Hey, Dan here, and in this video I'm going to share almost everything you need to know about ENFP relationship compatibility in 5 minutes or less. You do want to deep dive into this, including a lot of examples from my own relationship and a more extensive look. I do have an extended version of this as well. I'll include a card at the end of the video. So the first thing you need to ask yourself as an ENFP is, what's important for you in a relationship? Is it function? Or are you looking at the same type of compatibility as you would for a business partner, such as complementary functions and overlapping, but again, complementary ways of working? If that's the case, the first type I would look at is an INTJ. INTJs are acknowledged as one of the most compatible types with ENFPs. We have very complementary functions, so we're both able to think big and take risks and start and initiate projects. But ENFPs, we come up with a lot of ideas and are very quick on our feet. INTJs tend to be better at creating systems and implementing and organizing. Together, we can seriously be a power couple. Is that a power couple in bed? Could be as well. It really depends on your chemistry as well. But INTJs and ENFPs definitely have the potential to be compatible both in the boardroom and the bedroom. Now, in general, if you're thinking of compatibility, it's often said to match a J with a P. So we are ENFPs matches with the J. Js tend to be more structured and more organized. So let's say we're not so great at cleaning things up and structuring things. Js tend to be better at that. And so generally that can be quite complementary, especially if you're thinking of a longer term relationship where you need a little more structure and stability to make things work. Now, what if you're more concerned with life satisfaction and your general happiness than you are with the ability of your power couple to be as productive and efficient as possible? Well, one study found that idealists, which are ENFPs, ENFJs, INFPs, and INFJs, with another idealist have the highest marriage satisfaction. I believe the number was 73%, which is higher than any other match there. So if you're more concerned with someone who really understands you, who you're naturally compatible with, there's not going to be a lot of fighting and disagreements compared to perhaps with another type, then look at other idealist types. This means that you could be very compatible with an ENFP and an ENFP, although in the other extended video I'll link to at the end here, I'll share why personally I would not go down this road. You could be compatible an ENFP and an ENFJ, an ENFP and an INFJ, or an INFP. You could make it work, again, depending on the person and the type of relationship you want. That's what is ultimately important. There are, of course, other types you could be compatible with. The big thing to always ask yourself is, what is the type of relationship you want? What is the goal of the relationship? And ultimately, how good of a shag is the person? I mean, how much incompatibility are you willing to put up with in the boardroom and the kitchen if things are great upstairs? That is ultimately up to you. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan. I publish new videos every week, mostly for ENFPs and other idealist types. My goal is always to help you become the best version of yourself, all while creating the most awesome life possible for you and those you love. So definitely hit the subscribe button. And if you want to go deeper into relationship compatibility, I'll link you to an extremely extended article over on my website, which includes a compatibility chart and a full breakdown of everything related to personality type and compatibility. So that will pop up in a card, and I'll link to it below in the description as well. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next video soon.